we lighting up the heat, yeah. From South Africa to the globe, feel the rhythm in your soul. Lick the channel, let it roll. Man United in control. Every kick and every goal. Vegeta brings the heart and soul. We chant and we fight. Feel the passion deep inside. From the pitch to the screen, it's the halftime. The halftime with Vegeta. Feel the fever. Man United red forever. Never say never.
Yo, good evening, people. Welcome back to the Halftime with Vegeta. I'm here with my man, Timber Banks. Yes, we have been gone for a while, guys, but hey, life is lifing. Let's hope I remember how to do this YouTube thing. Let's hope. Let's hope. Before we get started, people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Timber, what's your new channel again? Just to let the people know where to find you.
It's the Los Blancos Arena, right? Los Blancos.
Oh, okay, cool,
Arena.
cool. Go over there, people. Subscribe to Timber's channel. Let's grow the community. You know what it is. It's another episode of the Timber Banks Show. If you happen to be in the comments, we'll share the link later on. But Mr. Timber, it's been a while since we last spoke, bro. Your club has made a whole lot of signings. You've got Jose Mourinho now. Rodri doesn't want to come to Madrid. What's going on at your club, bro?
Well, what will I say, man? Honestly, in my own opinion, I was expecting to get the deal for Rodri done. But the honest truth is this, man. The money Barcelona are busy demanding for is just mind-blowing for me, in my own opinion. I'm sorry. We all know. He's a good player, no doubt. He's a good player. And I was somebody that was saying, I want that guy in the club before they talk about this Yan Diomande. But when I saw the amount of money Man City wants for a 30 years old, whereby in my own opinion, of late he has been injury prone.
Yeah.
So I think Madrid stepping back from that deal. As much as I wanted to do the deal, but the fact that they can just leave it for me, I think is okay. And right now, you see what they're doing to Barcelona, demanding like they had 55 million pounds bid for Rodri, rejected as well. It is what we are seeing right now. On a serious note, Rodri is worth the amount of money, but sometimes, man, he's coming of age. Is he going to give me another 5 years, 6 years? I don't think so.
Probably not. Wait,
I don't think so.
How much do City want for Rodri?
80 million.
And you guys sold Casemiro for 70, and he had one more for you guys. So do you feel like it's worth spending money that even you guys were not asking for somebody like Casemiro for Rodri? Because we didn't even get the amount of time you were talking about from Cas, and he was a good player.
Yeah. But one thing I need to understand is that Vegeta, this Rodri's deal, Perez never wanted it. He never wanted the guy. Perez never wanted Rodri. I think the fact that he buy into the idea was because of the fact that the entire fan base was, talking about how Rodri will come in and just make Madrid look better. And for real, it would have made Madrid look better, but the amount of money and like this man Perez is somebody whereby I don't want this guy in the first place. And you guys are busy demanding the amount of money for him. No, I don't see it that way. And I agree with him as well. I do agree. Just that the Premiership, you guys are the ones that just make players become so ridiculously expensive for nothing. The Premiership is a massive issue. I'm busy looking at the likes of your Morgan Rogers, 160. Elliot Anderson, 106. Come on, man. It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. So for me, I would have loved to have Rodri. But what I would say here is this. I know it might be controversial. I would have loved, instead of Madrid renewing the contract for Vinny, I would just expect them to just use that money, just get that deal done for Rodri.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So what, are you
honestly.
not happy with the renewal of Vinny?
Well, Vinita. The reason why there are so many things that would make me say I'm not really happy. First of all, is this surgery thing he did. You know, it just looks,
Well, you basically signed a new player, bro. It's not the same guy.
bro, man looks so different. It looks so different. As I don't lie to you, man. When I look within, we look at Vinicius. I posted something. I see somebody posted it, so I stole it. The guy
Really, I'm
said,
not wearing a suit. Sorry, Temba. I'm not. This is a windbreaker jacket. It's winter in South Africa. Also, I'm in my pajamas because it's late. So but it's not a suit. It's not a suit. Shout out to Riri in the chat.
so that guy looks different. That is one. And the way Vinicius is playing, the two games I've watched him play, you would swear that that guy signed that contract to torment us. That's why it's like the two games I've watched him play. It feels like he intentionally renewed his contract to torment us. And
Or
I
maybe
would,
the chin, maybe he doesn't have the center of balance anymore. He's a new man, He has to get used to his new look.
bro, I won't be
He's a
happy.
bit rusty, Give him a chance.
No, let us be. I just hope those guys, Lex Love, even on Monday, because I've seen people like hailing him up and blah blah blah. Guys, somebody we never knew how many years ago. All of a sudden, everybody is like, "No, he's a beast. Is this one? He make the team." I want to see him play football because see the likes of Vinicius Junior and Diomande. I'm like fraud watch on them. Fraud watch. Fraud watch. And I see, I don't know if you've seen this clip, somebody about two Madrid fans. I think it's end the stream, Dave. They were busy having a conversation about Valverde.
What about Valverde?
About letting go of Valverde because he's not a specialist in a position.
Of all your midfielders, they said, bro, sell him. Bring him. I'll take him. Bring him.
Bro, when I saw the clip, I couldn't even say anything because if I knew I was going to type and I was going to curse both of them. Like, how do you even talk about Federico Valverde? You came outside to say, like Dave was saying, he says Bellingham is a specialist in midfield. Adagola is a specialist in this one.
He's a specialist in what? Dude has played 7 false 9, sometimes an 8. What is he a specialist of, bro?
Bro, he was saying Charmeni is a specialist in DM. So
he's
basically,
a specialist in looking bad at the World Cup and getting replaced.
Oh man, bro, I said no, these guys are not smoking what I don't know. I will also have what they're smoking because the fact that they can actually talk about Valverde and be like, nah, if a club brings 100 and something million for Valverde, they will not say no to you. Like, bro, you guys are smoking.
He's not a specialist, but you want 100 million plus.
I just don't understand it. Valverde is somebody by you put him as a right back. Man takes it as his own. Center back as his own, DM, midfielder.
I'm like a United player, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
These players are busy talking about if a club comes and bring 120, 130. And I look at these guys, I'll be like, Mama, like, I'm sure you these two guys, I don't know how they watch football, but I'm old enough to know there are players whereby sometimes you don't really see their impactness in the game. But when you take those players out, you get to see actually they were actually busy doing something. And the fact that out of everybody in that midfield, they could actually sit down. I don't know, maybe they're doing it for clicks or for engagement.
Maybe so that Elon can pay them. On X, you get paid for engagement there. So I don't know.
No, even bro, that is what you do for investment, and that's not one of them. Honestly, that's not one of them. You could easily just talk about something else. Because there is a reason why Madrid as a club itself considers him untouchable and is the current captain. And you have people talking about if a club comes with 120, like if Valverde becomes available in the market for sale, bro, the queue we go from here to Australia that wants to sign Valverde.
Bro,
And you
we'll
have
go
to,
to Omo Parada's house, bro, and say, brother, it's time to wake up now.
bro, it's crazy, man.
We're selling Valverde, bro. We need a third midfielder, and these guys want to sell Valverde. Wait, let's talk about your midfield. Who's in your midfield? You got Jude, you got
Yeah.
Valverde, you got Troimeni. Does Kamavinga count as a midfielder in your team?
Kamavinga is the same thing as Valverde.
Okay,
And maybe
Kamavinga.
I think that's a downfall. The fact that they are able to just do a job here, makes people kind of like belittle their ability. Those guys are utility players because it's not easy whereby you have a Kamavinga whereby can play as a 3 and make it looks as if it's a 3. Those players are not something whereby you can easily get in the transfer market.
Those sound like United players to me, bro. We like utility players over there. People who can do multiple positions, you know.
Bro,
Those sound like Carrick players to me. So if you don't want Kamavinga, you don't want Valverde,
no, man.
you got
No,
Bernardo Silva.
the only person I would want to just to go is
Yeah.
Kamavinga. I would want Kamavinga to go because I believe if he gets to go leave Madrid, bro, people are sleeping on Kamavinga. I know how good he is, just that the injury he had last season, man, and the fall of God needs to be studied. He's a good
But if
player.
it's also your medical team, because look at Dembele, right? At Barcelona, the injuries were killing him. He moves to PSG. I don't think he gets as injured at PSG. He plays more, basically. Man wins a
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or. So maybe Kamavinga leaves. I mean, I heard we got a new medical team since we fired the Arsenal guy who's an op.
Mhm.
Maybe the new medical team that helped Shaw play 38 games last season can help Kamavinga also play. He's not like we'll play him every game. You know, he can play as a left back. He can play in our midfield. Like I said, we like utility players, bro. I'll take him.
Bro, bring the money, 90 million.
Not okay. Whoa, bro. We still have to pay for the medical fees to keep him fit. Let's
Bro,
relax.
man, relax, man. How much do you think you want to take Kamavinga
I
for?
can't be paying 70 for Casemiro who's actually fit, and I'm taking a gamble and must pay 90. Nah,
Bro,
bro.
man, you pay
65 plus 5
90.
add-ons, bro. 70
Man,
million.
you need to understand one thing, Vegeta. That kid, I think is only 24 or 25.
Yeah,
Kamavinga.
bro. We'll give you a 10% sell on. Yeah,
No,
bro.
we don't do that. We don't.
Or you
If I
put
want to,
flipping hidden clauses for the kids you
i-
sell so that you can be the first people to buy them. You guys are criminals, you know.
yeah, yes,
Like
no.
that kid you guys sold to Fulham, I guarantee you, if that kid cooks in the Premier League, Florentino will be in Fulham the next day, bro, and be like,
Mhm.
buyback clause. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We do have one already. Nico Pass in Como. In Como.
Has he been
We
playing there for a few seasons or
he went there. I think he went there twice. Went there twice, and I think this time around, I think they like the deal. I don't really understand the deal. I don't know if they sold him 60 million euros. Then they still have the buyback clause on it as well. So Kamavinga is just 23 years old, Vegeta. 23 years old. He gives you another 7 years at United.
my
So
friend? This is not the
90
Premier League.
million.
Okay?
90 million is not
No,
too much.
bro. We're not that
It's
team
not.
anymore, bro. We're not getting bullied, bro. The moment you start trying to
No,
make this thing a whole bidding war thing,
you are
we
no,
walking
you are
away,
buying
bro.
quality. You are buying quality.
Hey, bro, we bought you Tillemans for 35 million, bro.
You
Allow it.
guys, you pay this release clause because I will tell you for
But
free,
that's the kind
Vegeta.
of deals we're trying to make,
Vegeta,
bro.
wait, Vegeta. If I can tell you for free, if you guys went to Aston Villa to do it for you, Tillemans, he goes or he leaves, they will demand at least 60 to 70 million for him. But you guys took the advantage of is really close for just £35 million.
But bro, we're helping you, bro, because you're saying Kamavinga is good. We're gonna display it, and we also have to pay for his medical bills, bro. Somebody has
No,
to adopt the medical bills, bro.
but the honest truth is that it can come to your club, just like you made an example of Dembele always been injured at Barcelona. Then he went to PSG. All of a sudden, man was balling out. So that can happen as well with your club. And I wouldn't
Can I be
mind
honest, though? We have
8
barely
million.
spent money. We haven't spent money in this window. So for the sixth position, which is basically what people are saying is the missing piece, because Tillemans can he's an 8. Santos is an 8 that can play deep. So I don't mind spending 90 million, but it has to be for a talent that makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
not doing what Spurs and these guys are doing, where a player that's 60 million, you're spending 80 million. That doesn't make sense.
No,
Kamavinga, I think I would doctor 80, maybe 85. I can sleep at night with 85 because did I ask you this, Timber? Who did I ask? I said, is 100 million the new 50 million now? Because
yeah,
it
no,
just seems
that's
like
the thing. I was about to come to say that right now. What you need to understand is this. 60 million pounds is the new 40 million pounds is the 60 million pounds is the new 40 million. And maybe 50 million, you are talking about 70 million, 80 million. That's the new price. Because for me, the likes of Tonali going for 90, Ellis Anderson, for me, I don't even think that guy is even worth 100 million pounds. I won't lie to you guys. Then it goes for 106. Matthias Fernandes, that guy that I've relegated with 2 clubs. In my own opinion, I don't think that guy is worth max 45 million, 50 million pounds. And it goes for 85 million pounds. 85.
yeah, bro. That's why we walked away. We're not entertaining that, bro. We said Spurs have
85 flipping million. So it is the transfer market. The transfer market right now is just rubbish. Rubbish.
But you see, Timber, that's what I'm saying. United might not have been willing to pay 85 for Fernandes because he's not Kamavinga.
Mhm.
But if they say to me, we'll spend 85 plus 5 to get it to the 90, fine, whatever. It's not the end of the world because
Yeah.
they haven't spent money, bro. And at the end of the day, it's not like that 5 million that we are saving is going into my bank account. I know
Mhm.
people don't like it when we say it's not my money, but it's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, and also if Kamavinga comes and in a few seasons, or even this season, we win the title, I'm not gonna care that we spend 95 plus
True.
5. Plus, Luke Shaw is not gonna give me 38 again. I don't trust him.
Yeah, no.
So maybe I can also use Kamavinga as a left back option if we need to. So Tema says he wants to. But how do you feel about the signings you've made so far? You've got Silva, Bernardo Silva, you've got Kukurea, you've got Konate. Konate is a bit weird. I don't understand why him. But anyway, Konate. Who else did you sign?
The
Who did
only,
you
the
sign?
only one, the only one player I've actually been impressed Madrid signed is Cucurella.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only guy. Because in my own opinion, I think Dumfries is a good signing, but
Yeah,
Dumfries
Dumfries.
of last season, you wouldn't compare him to Dumfries of 2-3 years ago. You won't. And if I would have wanted Dumfries, I would want that Dumfries, not this one. But I still believe they can do a job. Bernardo Silva, Mourinho himself went in on him and told him straight, man, you're not even fit. Went him on straight up. Is another player also I wanted, but not now. I would have wanted him. I wanted him like 2-3 years ago, not now.
But who would you have brought in to replace Carvajal?
Carvajal.
Mm.
For me already, I think Trent was okay, but injury did not allow him ball out. So for me, I think the fact that Dumfries, he would definitely do a good job. And beside, he can play as a right back, right wing back. He can still play as a midfielder as well, right midfielder. So that's the thing. But the signing so far that has got me excited, whereby whenever I go to bed, I know, yeah, bro, we've got one of the best left back in the entire planet. It's Kukurela.
Who likes to fall,
All,
by the way.
all
That guy should get an Oscar at some point in his life. His ability to fall when somebody touches him, yeah, it needs to be
bro,
studied.
man, I'll allow the dude, allow him, man, allow him. So for me, I think it's Kukurela, like lots of Bernardo Silva, not for me. Konate, bro, that guy for me, I think he's crap, rubbish.
That guy's gonna leak goals, bro. I'm telling you for free.
That guy
Konate
is
is gonna
rubbish.
leak goals, bro.
For me, I think that guy is rubbish, honestly. But
You've
maybe
got
because
him
of
and Rudiger,
yeah,
bro, as your centre backs.
bro,
Hey,
man, Diga. Like I don't know why is Perez not going for somewhere like Bastoni at Inter Milan. Go for Bastoni. You could go for Schlotterbeck at Dortmund. Those are guys I actually even wanted because I believe they come into the team, they made the team better. But I just pray that they prove me wrong, every one of
nah,
them,
bro. That Konate guy, I saw him at Liverpool. That guy's dodgy, bro. I don't even know why
bro.
Liverpool fans are happy are not happy that he's gone, bro. That guy was a liability. I think he also made look Van Dijk is declining, but I feel like he also made Virgil look bad, that Konate guy,
True.
because Virgil had to cover for his nonsense a lot of the time.
Well, when it comes to Van Dijk, those things started. How the meme for Van Dijk started with Valverde. You know, it started with Valverde. People say no, they never drove past. They killed him, man. I'm forgetting the kid that killed him actually.
But bro, there was a game when Liverpool played Spurs, and then I don't know from the Spurs side who dribbled him, but Van
Yeah,
Dijk kissed the floor, bro. I loved
bro.
it. That was hilarious. Oh, Temba, your sound, bro. Your sound. I think you might have pressed something on your mic. Or was it me? Maybe it's me. Guys, can you hear Temba? Let me know if you can hear Temba. Maybe it's me. I'm using a different setup than my normal one. But Will United is saying, wait, has Temba come out of the bath or he's in a dressing car? Wow. Okay. Well, wow. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I think Temba's sound is gone because even Doctor saying I thought it was just me. He's on mute. I don't know what to tell you. And he's talking, He couldn't even hear me, I think. This is like the Vegeta show with Timber Banks solo conversation. You know what? I'm on it. Is Timber still talking? Can StreamYard at least give me subtitles? Like what is going on here? Mr. Timber, can you hear me? Hey, Timber, can you at least hear me, bro? Oh, no. I don't think he's realized that I can't hear him. Wow, Timber, Timber's gone. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm gonna do this for now. Oh no, that's not good. How do we do this? Oh wait, Timber's back. Let me fix this. Let me do this. Timber, are you back? Guys, please like, share, and subscribe so we get to 500 subscribers so that YouTube allows me to have memberships. Maybe we can sponsor Timber with a mic, and yeah. But while Timber's fixing that, guys. Oh, I think he's back. I think I heard something. Timber, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can also hear you. We're back. You were on an epic rant, bro, but we didn't get it. So there was no YouTube content for that rant.
Bro, man, I don't know. I think it was network though. No, what I'm saying is this, man. Like all your players were brought in. Like I said, it's Cucurella, only Cucurella. That's the only guy I'm happy with. And I don't know what this man Perez is doing. People are busy screaming Perez is cooking. For me, it's not cooking. Because the players I would actually expect him to go bring in. I know the guys he's bringing in. Yeah, you want to tell me I'm negative, but it's a fact. Bernardo Silva won't give me around 3, 4, 5 years. It won't.
Yeah,
Dumfries
bro.
the same.
He's just passing through to say he played for Madrid.
It won't.
You know,
Konate, bro, that guy is crap. That guy
that guy's
is
getting
rubbish.
at
It's
some
rubbish.
point.
So for me, the players I was expecting us to bring in are the likes of Schlotterbeck from Dortmund. You can go to PSG and take Paco from them. You can go to PSG and take Vincia from them. Go there. Like Real Madrid. Everybody wants to play for Real Madrid. Every player wants to play for Real
Look,
Madrid.
I might be shooting myself in the foot. Man United fans don't hate me, but I've got an agenda. Bruno Fernandes is available for 57, bro. I just want to put that out there. He's got a release clause, 57. You know.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
You're talking to Manchester United fan.
No, I'm talking to
I
you,
think-
bro. I'm just saying, you know.
Nah, no, bro, man. You
Maybe you
him, man.
got the wrong Portuguese
You can't
midfielder.
kick
You know?
him. You can't
I'm
kick him,
just
bro.
saying, bro.
Bro, keep
Because
him,
you're trying
man.
to tell me, yeah, Enzo
Bro,
Fernandez,
bro,
Perez
keep him,
agrees
bro.
with me that
Keep
you
him,
wouldn't
bro.
get Enzo.
You know what? Keep him, bro, man. Keep Bruno. Bruno will only get rated in your club. Man, lad, no, man. That guy, the reason why he looks to be like prime Pelo is the fact that everything you guys, like your system, everything flows through him. As
Hey,
soon as he
bro.
gets to a place whereby he's not the big man, he goes missing. Like, who will believe? Like, before the World Cup, people were like, no, Bruno will break record. How many assists did they even have?
Brother, I told you guys the moment they signed Flippin Martinez as a coach, any team that gets Martinez as a coach is already doomed to fail. That guy had prime Hazard, prime De Bruyne, a Lukaku who was still scoring goals and still somehow flopped, bro. So let's not even try to make it seem like that guy was playing Bruno out of position. That guy did a Ruben Amorim. He just decided Bruno's not a number 10 all of a sudden.
But like I'm just trying, like whenever you look at the lineups, he plays the 10. Whenever you look at it. But bro, man, sometimes there are things whereby I always say, sometimes these football players should be able to do something on their own, use their own sense as well. Because I'm saying this because I looked at France. You can't tell me Deschamps is the world-class coach. No.
Yeah,
I
but they've got
think
Mbappe.
it's that good. But the thing is, that they have players like Mbappe, Michael Olise, Bakola. These are guys that can go into the game and single-handedly win the game themselves without the coach being there.
But the point is, with Portugal's talent, Bruno shouldn't have to do that. Because remember, at United, he's had to carry us, bro, to a degree. Because look at what we've had, bro. Our midfield just last year was so open, we didn't even use our midfield. We had Flippin Ugarte, Mount was injured, Kobe wasn't played for half of the season, so Bruno had to save it. Whereas in Portugal, I just feel like Bruno should have the freedom to just play in his actual position. And it's not just Bruno who disappeared, by the way. It was the other guys in midfield.
Bro, don't even go there, man. Don't even get me started on all those guys, man. That's why I see that Portugal team, man, bro. And the fact, you know that like they are begging this guy to not retire as yet.
Oh, Ronaldo, it's finished, man. Like
it's crazy because
the fact that this guy got married tells me
they are looking at the other part of the whole thing now. They're looking at the part of the revenue, the viewership. Do you know what it means? That okay, this guy now, whereby everybody is saying is the problem, he retires, and you go from being Portugal to being like Sweden. And I've been saying it like the only person I get that country relevance is Ronaldo. Take him out. All these players we rate, we just see them the way we see Isaac as Sweden, the way we see Elanga as Sweden.
But maybe they'll play with freedom, Timber, because like you're saying with Bruno, maybe at United we play through him too much. I don't think that'll be the case this season. I like the look of Santos. Speaking of this is a good transitional moment to talk about United's preseason. I like Santos. I didn't know anything about the guy, to be honest. I didn't watch him at Chelsea. I'm a United fan. Surprise. I like Yuri Tillemans. I like how he looks. I like his technical ability.
He's a good player.
So,
Tillemans is a good player. Tillemans is a good
so
player. And I
the
said
thing,
that time to your fan. I said to some of your fan base, I said, I still do not understand why when Leicester went on relegation, United did not bounce on the deals like your James Madison and your Tillemans.
but I think also, the United conversation is a funny one because I feel like sometimes people are not honest with themselves. They always forget the history before Ineos. It's as if Ineos is just they've always been there, so they're also part of the problem. But I'm like, when Ineos joined Timber, what did I say to you? I said Ineos is gonna have to fix the Glazers' mistakes before they can even implement their own project. Because you don't buy a dilapidated house and then you put new tiles. No, bruh. Maybe you need to clean up. Maybe you need to break walls. Maybe you have to fix the mistakes of other people. And I understand that because this house that I bought, bruh, you won't believe most of the stuff I've done is not renovations, it's fixing. Because people took shortcuts,
Yeah.
people put like cheap materials. So I'm spending money fixing other people's problems. When you come to the house, it looks the same. But it's
Yeah.
not because I know it's not because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had to
yeah.
put stuff in the house to make it better for the long term. So even with Ineos, I'm not saying they're perfect. We've seen the mistakes. Dan Ashworth didn't make sense. Whatever. They've made mistakes, but they also aren't doing things that we were not doing correctly. So even with the whole Yuri Tillemans, I don't think Ineos was in a position to yet address that because if you look at them, they've addressed goalkeeper because Onana was a disaster. They addressed our forward line because Rasmus was busy playing wrestling. We spread the goals. Cunha got 10, Mbuemo got 10 plus. I think Sheshko also got the double figures last year. So I understand we should have got Yuri a few years ago, but also 35 is not bad, guys. It's not free. It would have been nice to get him for free. But also, God forbid, we got Yuri Tillemans under Ruben Amorim. Lord knows what psychological damage that guy would have done to this guy because he didn't rate Kobe Mino for some reason. Kobe Mino plays second half of the season, we get third. So I just think maybe sometimes things don't happen the way you wanted to, but things work out. I mean, Tillemans looks like he got some good experience at Villa playing under Unai. Was it Villa, ne? He played for Villa. Yeah.
It's
Under
Villa.
Unai. And you can tell, bro, he's got a sense of maturity. He's not a kid. He's not looking to find himself. He's like, I'm here. I'm gonna play. I'm either gonna be good or bad. That's the sense I get from Yuri Tillemans. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and again, Ineos made a good deal, bro. They heard about 35. They acted. They didn't take their time. So, but if you put Ineos and Glazers together, you're always going to be angry at these guys, in my opinion, and you're never gonna give them a chance. I think even at what is he, 29? That's still a good deal, bro. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be in a Chelsea situation where you've got nothing but flipping kids like you're running a crash, bro. And then none of these guys know what they're doing. Because you see, the one thing I learned, Timber, when I'm watching United in the preseason, last year we were saying play the kids when it was suffering, when we were Ruben Amorim settings. But these kids, bro, when they have to play the men's game, it's tough, bro. It's not easy to play against people who know how to position themselves, who have the strength to outmuscle you, playing against strikers who know how to flip and time their run. Right, you saw what Haaland was doing in the World Cup. Man was just walking. Next thing, he's behind.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
easy. So you need, to a degree, you need experienced people who have been through all of that to hold the hand of a young person. So maybe it's to our advantage that we have a 29-year-old Yuri Tillemans versus 25. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
But one thing is this, man. Like, one thing I will say is this, man. United are so obsessed with like what Chelsea does. United, you just look as if they take the script and gives it to United to just copy from. Because I don't understand what they are doing. And the fact whereby I said on a chat, we're having the conversation, I said, United don't know how to develop players, young players anymore. They don't. They do not. People want to talk
But
about players.
that's a structural problem because for a long time, and I think even
Mhm,
the women's game is affected. It's not just the youth. A lot for a
mhm,
long time, we just concentrated on the first team, and even with the first team, we never built it up properly because uh, if you look at the first team, right, the issue I've always had is that United's, I don't want to say DNA, but history is
mhm.
that you should have senior players, but the team should be
And young
built in such
players.
a way that the academy players can transition into the team. But if you
True.
look at it, how many young players have successfully transitioned into Man United starting 11? Not a lot, bro. Even
Not
some
a lot.
people that people were rating, like, you'll hear Mark N because Mark N watches the youth setup. I don't. You'll hear him say, you should watch this player, you should watch this player. But because the first team is built so bad,
Yeah.
that kid can't. We almost are so desperate. Like Kobe. Kobe's young. I think we don't appreciate that Kobe's still young, bro. You're talking about
Mhm.
Kamavinga being, what, 23. Kobe's 21, bro. But he's been playing for us as a kid for so long, it feels like he's been here for a while. But we've been so badly built that when Kobe came to our club and did what he did, we started relying on him, which shouldn't
Mhm.
be the case. You should you
True.
should you should have a midfield core where it's okay for Kobe not to start every game. That's just my
True.
opinion.
True.
But we're not in that position, so Kobe has to start. and
Oh
and
man.
it's a structural thing, bro. We haven't given enough attention to academy, and our academy kids, to their credit, at their level they perform. I mean,
Mhm.
we've won FA Youth Cups, we've won the Champions League Youth Cup. Um, the women's team is suffering, bro. Like the amount of people we've had to sell with the women's team, it only looks like they are trying to fix the women's team now. They got a good coach, but we've lost a lot of good players.
Yeah.
And the only reason why a lot of these changes are happening, whether people like it or not, is because Ineos are trying to fix the structure of Man United. And you are seeing the dividends of it. I mean, look at the amount of young players we've brought from other clubs to help make our youth setup better. The fact that a
Mhm.
JJ Gabriel can join our team in our preseason, and we're not saying he has to start. Those are positive signs of fixing what you're talking about. We don't genuinely develop. Chelsea is worse, in my opinion, because Chelsea has talent, but they don't develop it for the first team. They develop it to make profit. Chelsea.
Like when you talk about Chelsea just it's crazy, man. The way Chelsea is being run, man. Because you like with your Michael Olise, Yama Musiala, even this kid. I'm talking going too far. Rio at Liverpool. Rio.
Yeah,
Chelsea had such a player at their disposal. They did
and they
what?
sold them.
They
They
sold
sold them.
him, then bought Ganacho. Bro, in my opinion, I think that kid is even better than Ganacho. Now, not the Ganacho I actually rated. Nah.
But with Garnacho, it was always he has potential, has potential. With Rio, you can see the quality
No,
because,
like with Ganacho, he has the quality, but sometimes decision making fails him.
but that's my
And
point though. That
attitude,
guy was running into blind alleys. He just
bro.
scored some spectacular goals that made it seem. And then man decided he doesn't want to be Garnacho anymore. He wants to be Ronaldo. That
What
kid,
do we say?
God bless his soul, bro. He's
Man
not at
says,
my club anymore.
man says
Not gonna,
Stardust. Starboy,
uh,
Stardust.
yeah. That
Bro.
was
Man says Stardust. Bro, man. But honestly, man, like your the structure of your football club just fails every kid coming that should be playing. Whereby it won't be a bad team whereby you play against All City, you're winning the game 3-0. Then you bring in somebody like Chidobi for the next 20 minutes, or you bring somebody like Dango for 15 minutes.
mm,
No, rather, when they are bringing these kids in, they are bringing them to come and do magic. It's mad. And it's a lot of pressure to take in at United. A lot.
But
The only place
these
the person that was able to withstand it is CR7.
yeah,
I don't see
kids
anybody
have
else.
performed. These kids have performed decently during this preseason. I think
Mhm.
what is the game after, because we lost to Wrexham, but then there was a
Yeah.
game where the first team struggled in the first half. I can't remember who were playing, and then we brought on the kids, and then I think we won 3-0 or something along that line.
I've forgotten the game. I've forgotten that
Might
game.
have been the second game of the preseason because we haven't lost since then. But
I've
I'm
forgotten the
saying,
game.
guys, I know it's not popular. Oh, it's Rosenberg. There we go. Rosenberg.
Rosenborg, yeah.
The first team, I was worried because the first team was not performing in the first half, and then we brought the kids on. But my point is, a lot of these things, and I think for people who watch the women's team, don't be surprised when you start seeing the women's team being successful because, but even the guy who just won some business award for what is he's the guy from Mercedes. He was the daughter guy, so they're using him for transfers at
Oh,
United.
I've forgotten his name, man.
But those things, bro, are making so much of a difference. That's why I'm like, I understand that Ineos was not successful at Nice and to a degree Mercedes Benz, but you can't argue that they've made positive changes, bro. The only thing missing right now, as we speak right now, is signings. Because if you look at
Mhm.
how United has performed in the preseason, I don't think they've performed in such a way where I'm like, we're gonna win the league. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, Michael Carrick will be fine. I was worried about Carrick being our
Mhm.
coach, but watching him on the preseason, having different approaches to different managers, that's another problem. Remember, I was complaining about Ruben, saying, Ruben, bruh, why you play the same no matter who you playing? Michael Carrick doesn't do that, bro. That guy played Simeone different. He played against Enrique different. And that's good. He shows a level of adaptability. He's got a good coaching squad. I said to you, maybe we need a forward coach for some of the guys, especially maybe Benjamin Sheshko. He's looking good.
Mhm.
But also, I don't think we'll sign only 2 people. I think also people must relax. I think we'll probably get more signings. They'll just be a little bit later.
Are you sure, Vegeta? Because right
Yes,
now the transfer window is just I think it's 3 weeks.
Timber, let me show you. Outside of Spurs, most of the clubs haven't made a lot of signings. But because United is such a big club and a spotlight and drives news, it makes it seem like in the grand scheme of things, we're not working. But if you actually
But,
look at
but
everybody holistically,
Vegeta,
we're not
but
actually signing.
but something you need to understand is this. Like you see the level Arsenal is, Man City, maybe I wouldn't say Chelsea. Already they are a step better than United.
I don't
So
think so.
even no, what I'm saying, the squad they have right now is better than United. And I don't think it's actually like the transfer market is just so crazy whereby you go for this player 60, 70, 80 million. And if they are going to bring in players, 1 or 2 or 3, like you say, I don't think it's going to be top-notch proper players. It's going to be players like maybe what's this guy's name? Sonabej from Fulham.
But also Timber, for me, it's not about the quantity, it's the
Yeah,
quality of player we're signing.
yeah, it
Because
should be the quality.
last year we only made 4 signings, right? It was Senna Lamens, Mateus Cunha, Sheshko, and Mbemo.
When we are
Look at how much these guys have added to our team. And this is what I'm trying to say. If people just focus on us, forget what Spurs is doing, because we're not in the same position as those teams. Those teams have different plans. They're in, like you say, they're in different places. But I also don't think, and I saw this last season when Carrick came, and this is why Ruben will forever be a criminal. The gap between us and those guys is not dramatic, bro. Honestly, it's not that dramatic. We just ran out of games, bro. You understand
Mhm,
that we put together a run that in a normal season we are challenging for the Premier League last year. But
mhm.
because we ran out of games, the best we could do was third. I don't
Yeah.
think City's team is that good, personally. I think City, I don't know who's the new guy who's doing transfers, but it's not the old guy. I can see, not the old guy. Because a lot of, look at what Haaland looks like without De Bruyne. He's scoring fair because he's Haaland. But his life is difficult, bro. He's not finding it as easy. Because Kevin knew how to find
It's going to be more difficult this time around for Alan. And that's why maybe he wants to leave as well. I think he's going to leave Madrid.
Brother, Turkey's been trying to kill us since he got to City. He hasn't. So my point is, I don't think, even Arsenal, respectfully, I know people are gassing them for winning the league. But respectfully, guys, from November last year, I said to you guys, it'll boil down to who can win consistently. And if you look at some of Arsenal games, it was like last minute goal, 1-0. And that's it. It wasn't that Arsenal was fantastic. It wasn't, but they sold Logard. They got this guy last year. He's gone already.
Yeah.
They sold Trossard. I don't think that, and it's going to get exposed, bro, when people get injured. Because also football, there's an element of luck involved. You know, we lost our whole center, our whole defense last year. Martinez injured. De Ligt, God bless his soul, he's only coming back now. Euro shaky, very shaky.
Well, I want to see something right now, Peter, because in my own opinion, I know he has nothing to do with me, and I don't think you guys are bringing out time to check about this thing I'm talking about Lisandro Martinez. For me, if I was a United fan, I'll be saying, get rid of that guy. Get rid.
Why would you get rid of Martinez?
Martinez is never forever. He's never available. Once the season starts, he becomes injured. He went to the World Cup. People did not believe he was going to play at the World Cup. People were like, no, man, he's not even fit. He played. He even made the team of the tournament. He made the team of the tournament. As soon as World Cup has been coming to an end, what happened? Man got injured again. And when you will get United fans, they'll be counting, they'll be calling names, and they will still be calling Martinez. Because for me, I think it's high time you put Lisandro Martinez in the same category you put Mason Mount. Mason Mount is forever injured. Lisandro Martinez is forever injured as well. But people want to tell you, get rid of Mason Mount, it's not good enough, it's too injury prone. Then they tell you, same United fan will tell you, Lisandro Martinez has been having bad luck. He has been having bad luck.
But can I be honest, even as a football player, I feel like Martinez was fine for what we needed a few seasons back. I don't think he's the quality we need to build forward. And I think Ineos themselves know, because these people are trying to address the squad in phases. The low and them guys next season are in problems, all of them. Because I think next year the goal is going to be, okay, we need to fix this defense. That's just me. That's my prediction. Don't be surprised if we sign a lot of defenders next year. And I think that's where you'll start seeing people like, Martinez going. But also, I think to a degree, I think these people are just bodies, because you can't do too many things at the same time. It's tough. And also, a lot of people don't want to sign these people anyway. So there's no point trying to waste time and resources.
But you know what I find weird is this Vegeta. Like, I don't know what is going on at your club. Like, you guys find it extremely difficult to sell players. I don't understand why. Because what I said to it, I can't believe that United sold Garnacho to Chelsea, and Chelsea still somehow sold Garnacho to Aston Villa and made profit on it.
Timber, a thing that you can't erase, and for years it was a positive thing for us. Reputation, market reputation is a thing. We don't have a good market reputation. When we're buying, we overbuy, we overpay, and then when we're selling, we value our players. You get me? And unfortunately, this is Man United in a nutshell. For all the people who've just been living on vibes, We have to fix the structure. We've just discussed the structure. You have to buy quality players. We've just discussed that. But also equally, you have to change your reputation in boardrooms when you are negotiating. Hence why I don't think they're interested in the whole overbuying for players. Because in people's minds, in agents' minds, if Man United is at the table, we're gonna get money. At the very
True.
least, we're gonna get the other team to overpay. Case in point, Spurs. Spurs overpaid because we were at the table. Really, Spurs didn't have to pay that if there's no Man United. But the assumption is that if we are there, we will overpay. And it's painful for United fans to see people going left, right, and center. But I'm like, guys, we have to teach people how to treat us. And we then have to make painful decisions to walk away from deals that, as fans, because remember, it's not our money, we want the player. But
True.
from a club perspective, we can't negotiate effectively if people just want money from. And I think Spurs are going to learn that lesson in a few years' time. Because for years, people used to say to us, why aren't you successful? Because you're spending the money. And we kept saying to people, it's not about spending money. It's about spending the money properly, bro. I don't mind buying a Declan Rice for 100 million because he's a quality player, but you can't do 100 million for everybody. And that's what United was doing. If somebody says 80, okay, he has 80. If somebody says 70, he has 70, bro. And it's like, that's not negotiating, though. How can City say to people, you want 80? No. 50, yes, 50. And they get away with it. It's because they've built a reputation of being, even like Brighton. Brighton has a reputation of saying, we don't sell for cheap. That's their reputation.
And it was
But
like it works for them.
Yes.
It works for them.
And they've had to teach us, Temba. They've had to force people. Look at Maranakas. When he said Anderson is 100 and whatever, people are like, you crazy, bro. Nobody's going to pay for that. But Maranaka said, no, bro, this is my price. I'm not letting him go. and they paid it.
They did.
To the tune of City.
Sure
City
did.
paid it.
Yeah, they did.
You know? So that's what I'm saying.
Even City that the Chelsea came outside to tell City, guys, if you want to sign this guy, make sure you have until 5 p.m. I think on Friday, 5 p.m. on Friday to sign him, and our price is 120 million.
Brother, can you imagine Man United doing that, Temba? We are not there yet. We are not. We can't say to people, Maguire is up for sale for 50 million. Take it or leave it. They'll be like, brother, Maguire who, bro? We'll give you 20. How about that?
Bro, like you guys can't even get 30 million for Rashford. Rashford.
Yeah, but that's also us because we gave him a new contract for 350K a week. It's ridiculous.
Have Bruno signed a new contract at United?
No, but I think I heard the news that they're trying to offer him one. Bruno wants to stay, thank God, because people could activate his clause, but if he doesn't want to leave the club, it's pointless. But also, I think they want to do you know what Aston Villa are trying to do with Tielemans? Hey, bro, let's put a new deal to get rid of the clause. I think they're trying to do the same thing with Bruno. I'm 50-50 with that because I love Bruno, but he's not young and he's not going to be here forever. So I don't want to be in a situation where I'm paying him 400K and then he starts to decline and then I'm screwed. So it's a tough one. But maybe Bruno's worth it, bro. Maybe we just let him retire, even if he becomes bad. He's done so much for us, bro, as a player, to be honest. He sacrificed his career, essentially, for Man United. Yeah. He could have gone to City and won all the trophies, in my opinion. He even could have gone to Madrid if Madrid wanted to buy him and Pogba left and we were a mess. He could have left us when we were 15th. I mean, he's the reason why we didn't get relegated, really, if you think about it. If you take away Bruno's GA that season, we're relegated. So if the club says 400 and we keep him and he retires and he becomes a coach at Man United and he does youth set, it's fine. That's okay. I'm not mad at it. Bruno's done too much for this club.
Okay. Now, Vegeta, I want to just ask you one question really quick right now. I'm sure with the way Carrick have been able to handle the team so far through preseason has been impressive for me. But one question I want to ask is this now. Do you think Michael Carrick have been backed with players
No,
for this upcoming
no,
season.
no. I don't think Yuri Tillemans and Santos, who I just recently learned about, is enough. Look, the guys are good, but we still need a holding midfield. Um, I don't see Luke Shaw doing 38 games again. I think his witch doctor will demand more money for him to be able to do 38 games again. We still don't know what's happening with Joshua. I don't think Benjamin should be our sole striker. I don't like the fact that Mbeumo is being prioritized as a center forward when this guy was a right winger by trade. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. I think if I'm basing it on last season, we need at least two more just to match what we did last season in terms of
Okay.
our transfers. And even then, I don't think it's enough.
Another time to ask you is this now. Let's be realistic, because I can tell you for sure that to get Chomeni right now and to get Kamavinga right now, it will cost United nothing less than 150 to 180 million pounds. So if we are going to be realistic, which players
Not
are
for
out there?
Kamavinga. Not for
Huh?
Kamavinga. Let's not smoke crack. We're not doing 150 for Kamavinga.
No,
I
I'm
think
not saying
that-
for you. I'm talking about both.
Oh,
Because
for
they've been
both
talking
of
about
them.
this. I'm talking about
Okay.
both. So that's the thing.
I'll spend
So now,
150 for both. That's a good deal, you know.
so if we are going to be realistic right now, with everything we have seen so far in this transfer market, our players have gone for ridiculous price of amount of money. Who are the guys do you think United are going to bring into the club? Because for me, I will say it's here and now. They've been talking about Lewis Hall, and I will tell you for free, Lewis Hall will not cost United anything less than 60 million at least. I don't think
I'm okay
Newcastle,
with it. I think
not
spend
after,
60.
because for me, I think they will want 60, 70 around there, because you have to consider that these guys have gone, they sold Bruno Guimaraes, they've sold Tonali as well.
Timber,
And this,
I've got Luke Shaw as left back. Pay the damn 60 million.
so basically, who do you think you're going to get? Lewis Hall. If the only way United will get that deal done with Newcastle is go to Newcastle, just put the money down. This is 70 million. We want this guy, because I don't think you want negotiating is just a waste of time. And I see people talking about Lewis Kelly. For me, Lewis Kelly will cost you at least 70 million, not because he's too good, but because of the way he's coming from.
No, but he's a quality player as well, bro. Remember,
Quality
and
player as well. And he can play as a left back and he plays as a midfielder. And he just won the Premiership.
and also Arsenal's a direct rival. I think it's a little bit different when we're talking Newcastle versus Arsenal. When you're buying from a rival, you have to pay a little bit more. I would get Lewis Hall 60, 65. I'm not mad at that. I think we can, because there's a lot of weird stuff around Hall, by the way. Shout out to Will in the Happy People, what is it? Happy Power Hour channel, whatever, on WhatsApp. Will has been constructing a very, very nice theory. So apparently Lewis Hall is injured.
Lewis Hall.
Allegedly.
I don't think. I think what it would take United to get Lewis Hall is this: just take 70 million, because I knew during his time with Eddie Howe, he was not happy, because the one reason Lewis Hall did not go to the World Cup was because of Eddie Howe was busy just dropping the kid. But I think if United are serious and they really want to get that kid into the club, all you just need to go to Newcastle. Because for me, Newcastle don't have to sell. They do not have to, it's not a must they must sell, because already they have over 200 million plus in signing of two players already. So you go to them, this is 70 million, who wants Lewis Hall, let's talk. And I think you will let him go. Or go to Arsenal.
All I'm saying is, let's paint a picture. One, I don't think anybody knows what United is going to do. That's why this Lewis Hall guy being injured, training alone, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
the club being open to hearing offers.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the other thing we're forgetting is that even if Newcastle doesn't have to sell, if Lewis Hall feels like United is the pathway, or any big club really, is the pathway into England, I don't think this new guy, the new manager, is going to convince him, because he probably feels like maybe Tuchel looks at my club as, maybe you're the big fish over there, but this guy chose to take Spence over you, and Tottenham didn't exactly do well either. So there's also, what does the player themselves want, right? And I also think all of these weird circumstances, the fact that United doesn't tell anybody apparently what's going on until it happens, I think we might get him. And I think Hall will be the one player, like a Kamavinga, that United say, you know what, his quality, he's Premier League proven, he's young. If it doesn't work out, we can sell him, put 60. I can see that. Because what people are not understanding is that Ineos is not saying we don't want to spend the money. We just don't want to spend it stupidly. They've got a criteria, Timber. And he already fits a lot of them. One, the kid is English, bro. These people, they love Brexit. Okay?
Yeah.
The fact that we were linked to flipping Gareth Southgate at some point should tell you enough. He's English. He's played in the league. Look at the people we bought. Mateus Cunha, Yuri Tillemans, Mbeumo, Santos. These are all players that are concentrated here. So they're buying a person who doesn't need to learn how to adjust to the pace and power of the Premier League. True. Longevity, bro. The same way when we bought Luke Shaw, we were buying for the future. We are buying a person that will be here for 4 years plus. You're getting that out of Hall. And let's say we sign him for like a 5-year contract, bro. 6 years over 5 years. That's just above 10 million per year. I think he's worth it, really. And I can see Ineos themselves. Now, who do I think United are going to sign? I don't know, bro. I did not see the first two signings coming, first of all. A signing that I feel like a lot of...
I think they are in talks with a left back from Racing Santander in La Liga. A left back there. But one thing is this, man. Like, I think if United are going to be bringing a left back in, a backup striker in, maybe a midfielder as well, I don't think it's a must for you guys to go for somebody whereby is a backup. Because we say it's a backup, doesn't mean it should be a backup. Sometimes you can bring in a player that will challenge the player playing that position, current one. Bring that kind of, because honestly, man, it's just structure. There are times whereby we've had in United, there was Tevez, there was Babatov, there was Nani, there was like crazy guys. Like we don't have to. There was even Luis Saha. It's not almost by you because you have a Ronaldo on the pitch or you have a Nani. Then we must look for the lesser guy. Those are things whereby I think a club like Brighton, Everton, Crystal Palace should do. Honestly. And whenever I say all these things, I say it based on the fact that, bro, we know United is a big club. Just that sometimes maybe the owners and some of your fan base, they get to forget that, bro, man, let's leave talk for what it is. Let's leave banter aside. We are a big club. There are things we should be doing. Just like I was saying to you, out of Perez, I will go to PSG and say, Perez, I want this, I want Ventia. I want I wouldn't want that guy anymore after that appearance in the World Cup. Don't want him. He's rubbish. I want Mendes. I want Paco. Because we have the power quality and everything.
I hear you, Timber, but the difference between Madrid and us is that you guys have been winning big trophies recently. United, you remember when Ralph Ragnick said open heart surgery? I think we also have to fundamentally shift away from those type of signings, because I think the profile of player matters more so than who they are, really. So, for instance, let's say we don't get Lewis Hall, but we get another player that they believe will also suit the role and will challenge Luke Shaw. That's also fine, because let's look at Lamens, guys. You did not know about this guy until he started playing for us. Most of us.
No.
Let's be real. But that's the kind of stuff you also want from the club to say, yes, you've got your Yuri Tillemans, we've seen him play.
I didn't even know that you guys were going to go for Lemes. Because the only time I asked something about him was when Courtois said it. Courtois was the first thing that brought into my attention, Courtois.
Exactly. But that's why I'm open-minded with Ineos, because Ineos is doing what I've always said the Glazers should do. Stop listening to the fans. Brother, none of us are scouts. Yes, we can watch football and whatever, but we're not scouts. We're not analysts. We're not people who specialize in the roles that do this at the club. We're fans. We watch football. We've got an opinion. It's cool. But we still need the people who are responsible and are being paid to scout people to watch. But remember, a scout's job is to actively go to a region and watch matches. Not us with our 7 screens at home. These people go in person. These guys go to places you've never heard of to watch people play football. So even if it's not Lewis Hall, it still has to be somebody that can challenge, but also challenging Luke Shaw, guys. That guy's not getting 38 games, okay? Unless he paid that guy from Ghana to help him with another 38 games. I don't see how he's doing 38 games again, back to back. No ways, bro. But you know who I really want, né? That I feel like a lot of clubs have been sleeping on him. I think that still a guy from Stuttgart is a good center midfield option.
The fact that nobody's talking about Stiller is just...
Stiller is good.
I won't be surprised if Newcastle somehow get that deal done. Honestly, I won't be surprised. Because United is... For me, I think United should like look at him, go for him, but they're not doing that. So maybe Newcastle, I won't be surprised if he gets another Newcastle have gone for Stiller. You know.
And he's cheap, bro. He's good quality and he's cheap, bro. You should have actually bought him instead of bringing flipping Bernardo Silva and all of these bums. He would have fit in your team as well. Let Valverde play a flipping 8 role and let Stiller sit.
Murillo is busy doing his own thing, man. Murillo. That's why I never wanted that guy in the first place, honestly.
I was going to ask you about Jose.
That's why I never wanted him in the first place, honestly, man. Because Murillo is a manager that wants to just prove a point. He wants to prove a point. Like, if I tell you you're not good, he wants to make people understand that, yes, I told him it's not good. Yes, it's not good. Sometimes, like what he did with Dele Ali, is something I will never forget. Like, I will never forget that guy for that. What he did with Dele Ali. Because you can't tell me that Dele Ali is not a... Bro, we saw that guy play on that Pochettino. Madrid wanted the kid.
That kid was too talented. He just didn't have the right support around him.
Then Murillo came in and just took him to the office and just said what he said, and all of a sudden he proving the point. Honestly. So the thing is this, man, like Hendrick was being said to go out on a loan.
I want him. I want him, bro. Give me Hendrick.
Like, for me, I would say, okay, because I want to this, I know you cannot guarantee him playing time. Okay, how about you loan him out?
I'll take him on loan. A loan at United? That's a solid loan.
Do the same thing you did with Nico Pass. You must tell the club he's coming on loan. You are going to play him like 80% of your games. He needs to play 80% of your games.
Okay, I can't promise him 80%. Okay, Sheshko's also there. Let's relax.
Oh, let the battle it out. And even like the 80% of the game can come from FA Cup, can come from Carabao Cup. We are not saying playing in the Premiership all through. Those games can come from FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League is there. So that's the thing. But Murillo now wants to, he should not go. He should stay. Even this contract for Vini, I think Vini renewing Murillo's hand is still on it. I don't understand.
I told you that guy will poach if you give him a right offer. Germany approached him. He said yes. I don't understand why Perez, he was free. You're not paying a fee to any club. Go to the guy.
I think a club just look at the countryside of football and he said, no, national team football is not as stressful as club side because
brother.
that guy,
Cooking
I
Los
had
Blancos.
I heard something he said. He said he has only been to two weddings, and the two weddings were one his own wedding and one other person else. So he doesn't have time to socialize, like because football just takes most of his time.
If people complain like they don't get paid a lot of money to do this,
It's
bro.
crazy. That's crazy. Crazy thing as well, Vegeta.
I don't
Crazy
like
thing.
weddings, bro. Unless it's my kid's wedding, I don't care, bro. Give
Okay.
me the money, bro. I'll manage Los Blancos. Damn it. I
Just
don't mind
keep me,
missing a
man.
wedding or two.
Missing a wedding. Man says they only
Yeah,
attended
man, I'm
two
missing a
weddings.
wedding or two. Why not?
Only two. So for me, honestly, man, I'm not like I've seen people talking about audio positivity. We are cooking, we are cooking, we are cooking. And they're all looking at it like the players whereby I think they should have got, we did not. Stiller is somebody whereby we should. But because we have a sporting director, I don't know his name. I've never seen him before. We have a CEO. I don't know his name. I've never seen it. Technically, we have all those things. But the one person we just know takes care of transfer is Perez. It's always Perez.
Your guy is an actual dictator. Perez, you guys should have voted for the other guy and tried something new. This Perez guy, I think he's been here long enough to know what he's gonna do, what he's not gonna do.
Bro,
He's a
that
bit
guy is a criminal. The other guy is a criminal as well. Like,
that guy and
you are
Marinakis are
busy.
probably part of the same gang,
You are
bro.
busy talking about. You're busy talking about. I'll bring Haaland. I'll bring Rodri. I'll bring Klopp.
Bruh, he
Bro,
was selling dreams, bro. That guy
oh,
was selling dreams.
then Perez showed him that, bro, you want to play that game? I can play the game as well. Me, I'm going to announce on Tuesday 150 million players we are signing. A galactical signing. I'm on one election. Okay, bro, who is the player? I might say Julian Alvarez. I'm like, bro, man, you are kidding me right now. You're playing with me. My happiness
Yeah,
now
no,
in the
but
whole thing
Tembo,
is that Barcelona cannot get him. Can't get what's his name? Alvarez.
yeah, but Barcelona is still beating you guys. That's the other embarrassing thing, bruh. Is that Barcelona is on a shoestring budget and he's still winning the league, bruh. I'm confused by
It's
Madrid.
crazy. It's just crazy, man. So let me see what Mourinho will do this time around. Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
we'll see, bro. Hey,
Let me
but you know what, bro? Let's leave it here for now. There's still plenty of football to come.
Mhm.
Are you guys gonna make any more signings though? You guys have made a lot of signings, brother.
No, if there's one signing I want to make, I would like to make. I would like to bring in Rodri is the guy I wanted for me. Rodri, if they can't get Rodri, maybe go get me Stiller. I would have said Hoymond.
That would
I would
be a
have said
solid
I would
signing.
have said Hoymond, but Hoymond have gone to Atletico Madrid.
Still as a solid signing, especially if you sell like a Kamavinga to another team or
Mhm.
Chouameni. That's a solid signing, bro.
But the problem is that Kamavinga does not want to leave. That I don't understand. Kamavinga does not want to leave.
But there's no
Doesn't
such thing as you don't want to leave. If Perez doesn't want you, you're gone, bruh.
doesn't want to, man. So
You're
I just
gone, bro.
well,
But anyway, I am tired. My laptop is about to die. Sorry for being late, guys. Sorry, ne. I was being a dad because my wife is not feeling well. So I was cooking. Temba, I said to him 8. Then I said to him 9. Then I did 9:30. Sorry, guys. The
bro.
show will be back on Wednesday at what are we saying? 8 p.m.
Yeah, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Hopefully, my wife will be feeling better so she can help me with the babies next week. So sorry, guys, but the show is back. There's a lot of stuff to discuss. I'm sure Tema's going to be crashing out. He's going to.
Bro,
Well, I don't know. Hopefully not.
I will lose it, man. I am going to lose it because, like, honestly, and I said I'm going to lose my shit if they get Diomande and they don't get Rodri. And somehow they got Diomande and they got Vini to renew. Renew Vini. Ronaldo asked for just 30 million, between 28 million. It got sold for that. But here we have 2016, we are having to give a player that have been dropping glorified stinkers. We are busy giving him what he wants. Bro, man, I already doing this to the money for Arsenal. I was doing this. Give
That's
me the money.
Perez for you, bro.
Give me the
But I also feel
money,
like
bro.
I feel like Vinny was using Arsenal. I know that
Huh?
strategy. I've been used by
Bro.
Madrid players enough times to know that strategy from them. Of get a Premier League team to think we're signing them, and then we sign a new contract. Okay, we've been through that for years. Okay,
Bro, man, it's
but anyway,
crazy.
Timba, for the people who
Yeah.
just joined, please plug your channel again. Let them know where to find you so that they can watch the watch-alongs of you being, crashing out when Madrid is playing.
Clashing out is Los Blancos Arena, man. Let me just drop it down.
Yeah, it's also on his name. If you can see there next to Timber Banks, it says Los Blancos Arena. You can search for that in YouTube. I will try to also find this and post it. You can post it in the private chat, and then I'll post it in the live chat, and then I'll also see if I can post it in the comments once the video is uploaded. Obviously, you guys are on the halftime with Vegeta. We're playing flipping Scammerim, Mr. We Have to Suffer. That guy's tormenting my other team, bro. Oh, AC Milan, bro. Oh, tragedy.
Bro,
It's like that
relax,
guy
man.
just follows me everywhere, bro.
It's
Calamity.
preseason, broski. It's preseason.
No,
It's
bro,
not that. It's not that
This is
deep.
the Ruben Amorim way, bro. I've seen this before. He will say to them on the first day of the game, guys, look, we've been doing a lot of things wrong, so we have to suffer. It's obvious. We have to suffer.
Yo, man.
Once the
Yo,
suffering
man.
ends, the good days will come back. So good luck to AC Milan fans. Thank God I'm just watching Kaiser Chiefs, who's top of the table, and Man United, who haven't embarrassed me yet. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't even hope. We have to beat Ruben. Okay. The last time Ruben won a flipping football game was at United. He must not win anything against us. Michael Carrick, bro. Don't let your predecessor be the person to beat you. Boo.
Yo, man.
Play
Relax.
Rashford, play Kobe Mino. Those people will beat Ruben by themselves. They are motivated. They don't like him.
Yeah,
Um,
come on, man. So you also doing this what's it called stuff already, Vegeta.
Brother, this game is a cup final as far as I'm concerned. We must beat this
Aibo,
guy by any
Aibo,
means necessary. Okay?
Aibo. This is the cup final,
If possible, score 5. It's okay. Embarrass them.
bro. Man, relax, bro.
Break
He
some
hasn't gotten
players'
to that.
legs, bro. So this guy's got no players to start with.
He hasn't gotten to that, man. It's just a friendly match. So
Nah,
let's see.
bro. I've
Let's see.
forgiven Ten Hag because at least Ten Hag gave me an FA Cup, Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. You see, Ten Hag is misunderstood, bro. It's okay, bro. Your football was trash. That's all that happened, bro. It was bad, bro. It's okay. You see, Ruben is a chief, bro. That guy told me we're
Around
gonna
football.
suffer, and then in the new season he said the dark days are behind us. He was lying, bro. That guy made that Frank, whoever his name is, grow his hair, and then we all started obsessing about 5 games because of that nonsense. Ruben Amorim is on the permanent wall of
Ruben
opposition.
Amorim. You guys are singing.
He's not welcome at the Theater of Dreams. He's not welcome at the new
You guys were
stadium.
singing songs
He's
for him
not
now.
welcome at Carrington. In fact, he's not even welcome at OR Tambo International. Ruben, don't vacation in
You
South
guys
Africa.
sang for him. Ruben Amorim. You forgot. Pam pam pararara.
Right?
Ruben.
Those the real fans who live in Manchester sang for him. I didn't sing for him. Ruben, God forbid, don't bring AC
Yo,
Milan or any team you manage to South Africa because it means you have to come as well. I do
yo,
not want to see your foot. If we host the World Cup, watch from your house. Watch from home. Don't
from
come
your
here.
from house.
You're not safe. There's a lot of United fans in South Africa. We will find you. You're not safe.
So you guys want to put tackle him like you always say.
Brother, all I'm saying is it's not safe. Okay, Temba? You can interpret that however you want to interpret it. But I will pay Pepe to go and slide foot tackle that man personally.
Bro, Pepe. You want to break his leg because Pepe is the one doing it, man. You'll take him out with
Pepe
stretcher.
and Sergio Ramos together.
Bro, man, those guys are crazy. Those two guys you just mentioned. Crazy guys.
Brother, God forbid this man enters my yard. I will buy a pit bull and teach it what Ruben Amorim looks like just so that
And-
he gets bit.
And smells like, bro, man, relax, man. Relax.
Anyway, you know what? On other channels, we agreed not to bring that guy up, but we are playing him. It is the Manchester derby, except there's no Manchester City because it's the Ruben Amorim derby. It is the embarrassing derby. United, do the right thing. This game is worth 3 points. This game is worth a trophy. Whatever you need to do to be motivated, you beat this criminal by any means necessary. Anyway, guys, I hope I remembered how to podcast. I hope you guys are happy with me. I had to take a break from the World Cup. It was a bit much. But we are back for the new season. Temba, I'm going to beat you on Sunday or Saturday whenever we're playing Sundowns. I don't know. I'm beating you.
Oh,
My team is just going to be winning.
We shall see. We shall see.
Just like Donald Trump said to the Americans, we'll be winning. We will do so much winning. You're going to be tired. You're going to be like, Mr. President, no more winning. That's my teams this year. They're going to win so much. I'm going to think I'm living in the Matrix. It's going to be that good for my teams. But anyway, guys, I don't know if Bot is going to be streaming the game on the weekend. If you're looking for a substitute, he must hire his new friend. Apparently, they call him the full-time Vegeta. I don't know why they stole my name. He must ask that person, not me. Apparently, I've been fired, even though I still appear on the channel. I don't know how that works. But if it's Pev, I'll be there. If it's Pev leading the stream, then I'll be there. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please, guys, 500 subscribers before next season ends. Please, I beg you.
Yeah. Big up to everybody, man.
Big up, Tim. But thanks for joining, bro. I know it's late.
Always,
Let's go
man.
to bed, bro.
All
I'll
right,
see you
sure,
next
my
week.
G.
Cheers, man.
All right. Okay.
Hey, yeah. Hey. The halftime with Vegeta. Yeah, we lighting up the heat. From South Africa to the globe. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Click the channel, let it roll. Man United in control. Every kick and every goal. Vegeta brings the heart and soul. We chant and we fight. Feel the passion deep inside. From the pitch to the screen, it's the halftime. The halftime with Vegeta. Feel the fever.